Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Renovation Fridays, where I take houses and renovate them, obviously totally well. That was not English, good English. This one is by Sim Violet, I think it is, and they didn't write a description, so I didn't need to have like the pop-up thing. Anyway, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous like colonial house. It is beautiful. It is completely overgrown. What is this? What is this? It's a stack of twigs. Well, I didn't even know that was a thing until now. So anyway, so of course, as per usual, it is quite overgrown, with rocks and like hazard signs and this nice big door. It's not even that big. It's a small door. I'm just realizing now that I forgot to place that window. I somehow ended up deleting it and then never put it back. I'll put it back before I uploaded it. Anyway, so we're going to go through a fly-through. Obviously, you got some vines. You come in here, and there's this lovely mailbox that is always there because I forget to move it when I place the house. Some toilets, which is pretty random. This is a thing. You got stairs with no railings, which I love. Oh, hello. Whoa. We struck gold. What? I'm just gonna back away from that. Just gonna leave. There's a shower. There's this room here, which is got a giant penguin. Don't look at the creepy baby. There's this room, which is a fireplace room, like a ritual room. I'm assuming it's meant to be like a sauna. Don't look at the baby directly in the eyes. Nope. Actually, we gotta go through here. Okay, this is the kitchen. With these creepy things that I hate so much. With your really good variety of cabinets here, or cupboards, or whatever you want to call them, because I can never remember. And this is the ducky room, with a family of ducks, who apparently like condiments. So that's good. Anyway, we will fly out here. We will miss the creepy baby, because I ain't dealing with that. You come upstairs to this, which is like a door. I don't understand. And then there's this, which is a mirror room, which is super creepy. Over here is a room. I think probably got some nasty spiders. Over here is another room with whatever this is. Here is a funeral room. Is that what this is? I don't know. It's creepy. I don't like it. Go over here and you've got another room, I think. Is this supposed to be a room? Yes, this is just a weird open room. It's probably the nicest room in the house, to be honest. Over here we have a roof clipping and another room, which is probably the second nicest because it doesn't have a creepy baby. So that's nice. There's no room here, no. Okay, so you go back down. Nope, go back downstairs. And don't look at the creepy baby in the eyes. And out back you have just like a pool. So I mean, super creepy house. There's a baby in it. That's concerning. But I fixed that. Don't worry, there's no baby in the end. So let's go through the fly-through and get rid of that baby as soon as freaking possible. Okay, guys, so we're doing the deleting of everything, including that baby that I didn't even recognize until I did the like fly-through of this house now. I didn't know that was a thing. Can you see it? Unless you're like, I want to know. I'm sure. Oh, you can't see it. Okay, that's creepy. That is so creepy. What is that from? Where do you get a baby like that? Like, is that in... Oh, they must have gone into, like, the, debug thing, to get that, because I've never seen that, nor do I ever want to see that. Creepy baby. As far as the color scheme of this house, or not color scheme, but color... wallpaper design, I guess. I kept it the same. I just changed the color. I kept it like this brick and sort of like white white brick and white theme, I guess is what I'm looking for. So that's what I did. I think it turned out nice. I just changed the brick from like a red color to like a more blue color, just a little more modern, and then the white, instead of just being plain white, it's like a siding, a plastic siding kind of white. And then I didn't really want to make this grand like front door thing. I just wanted it to be simple and pleasant. And guess what, guys? There is no toddler rooms in this build. Crazy, right? Everybody's been so gung-ho about toddlers that I'm just like, every build I do, I build a toddler's room just out of like reflex now. It's like, of course you're gonna have a toddler at some point. I should at some point build a nursery too. I don't do that either. I just like, they're gonna grow up to be kids anyway. I just find like the nursery's not much of a point. I don't know, not a point, but like it's something that you don't use a lot of. Like kids can stay in that room from the time they're toddlers to the time they're teenagers or adults. So I don't know, I never build nurseries. It's a weird thing. I should probably do. Maybe my next build or renovation. So first of all, kudos to whoever built this, because this is insanely beautiful. And it's totally functional. It works amazingly, and it doesn't need to be like this super open concept modern thing. It's perfect the way that it like is contemporary themed. I'm doing a run-on sentence here. Take a breath. So my mom always tells me, you need to take a breath, you talk too much. You know, it's what I do. It's who I am. People know me. I talk too much. If you don't like people who talk too much, then you won't like me. Well, actually, that's not true. If I don't know you well enough, then I don't. And usually I'm pretty okay. I have to be really comfortable with you in order to be like this. Even with one of my good friends, I'm not like a super like talkative person like this. I'm more just like listening. I'm a good listener, I would think. I would hope so. It's my goal. To be a good listener. So, it's coming to the end of my reading break. By the time you're watching this, it's Friday, which is tomorrow. I mean, it's only Thursday tonight. It's Thursday at 7:30 p.m. if you want to know exactly. And it's just like, I didn't get the reading break that I wanted. First of all, I haven't studied for my midterm. That's on Monday. It's Thursday, so you can see how stressed I am. Normally, I'm like, oh my god, tomorrow's Friday, yes, the weekend, rejoice. And I'm like, oh my god, tomorrow's Friday, holy crap, I haven't studied. I don't even know what's going to be on the midterm. I'm assuming what's in the textbook. That's just an assumption. I don't really know. So that's fun. That's a lot of stress. And then the week after that, where is my calendar? Here's my calendar. It doesn't say anything, does it? It doesn't go into March, does it? Not there. Oh, I have work. That's good to know. I always work. Do I have like, I don't have my like little agenda, but I do know that come March, which is soon, which is super soon, I am like dead. I'm dead to the world at that point. I'm like, don't contact me, don't text me, don't call me, don't do anything. Just leave me alone. I have a bajillion things due that I procrastinated this entire time, so please just don't talk to me. As far as you guys, please talk to me. I will still be uploading in that time. I was hoping that my reading break would be the time that I get everything done and like do all of my recordings, but it didn't work out that way. So I do have some recorded in advance, but there are still some that I need to do. So I'm hoping I can do that in the next couple weeks. If not, I'm a pro procrastinator, so if I don't do anything right away, then I'm not gonna fail. I'll tell you that. I will graduate one way or the other. One way or another, I'm gonna get okay. Anyway, so that's that. That's where my stress level is at right now, like to the point where I'm about to have a mental breakdown, and that would probably be my 5th of the week. And it's reading break. I'm on a vacation technically. Plus side though, it's been raining like crazy, and I know people are like, oh my god, do you like the rain? First of all, yes, I'm from Vancouver. How can you not like the rain? Second of all, it means that there's no more snow on the ground, which is, rejoice. It is beautiful. I love it. Flooding, however, is a serious issue, so that's no fun, but like, it's not snow. So I'm happy about that, and it's been like really nice temperatures. It's been like 12 degrees Celsius, so it's nice. Going for a walk in just a sweater is really nice. Ooh, speaking of walk, so I was going, I go to this place with my dog, and we call it the wetlands, because it's like this short little trail. It's not super long, but it's like basically a trail around a lake, and it usually floods, and it was flooded today, but I was going in there, and it's a Thursday. It was like a Thursday at like 10:30, so nobody really was gonna be there, and there was this couple there with their older dog, and we walked past, and my dog sniffed, and blah blah blah, and then as they are walking out and I'm walking into the park, they're like, yeah, so there's a coyote in there, be careful. I'm like, Okay, first, so many questions here that I have for you guys. One, did you see the coyote, or are you just making an assumption? Two, like where, and like why didn't you leave if you saw it as soon as you saw it? Why didn't you leave? Three, I don't really have a third one, but like I'm sure I can think of one. So it confused me. It was like, if you saw a coyote, or if you think that there was a coyote, why did you like? First of all, not say, hey, I wouldn't go in there, there's a coyote. Just be like, be careful, there's a coyote in there. It's fine. No big deal. And, why? I'm dumbfounded. I don't even know what to say to that. So I go in there, stupidly, and I'm walking around, and I'm like a nervous wreck. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? Like, why am I walking through this? So I leave, and then I take my dog for a walk. And then a weird thing happened on my walk. Not weird, like, called cops weird. Like, just like, sometimes I don't understand people. So I was walking with my dog, and I take him to the park. And there's this baseball field that is semi-enclosed. Like, it has some, like, holes that people can get out of without having to open a gate, which is fine. He doesn't really recognize them, and he doesn't know they exist, pretty much. But I was walking along the edge, and then I moved towards the middle, and then some person decided to grab the fence and just intensely stare at my dog, which is like, I mean, I know he's a cute dog, but like, it's a little weird. So this person, I don't know if it was a boy or girl. I couldn't really tell. They had a coat and a hood on and a hat, so I wasn't sure. And they were older. I'm sure of that. And they just stared at my dog. And then, of course, Harley, being the lovable goof that he is, ran up to that person, and there was like a fence in between them. Not that he would do anything anyway. He would just like, at worst, sniff you. Like, that's all he was gonna do. And he just looks at her, and then, or him, and then that person gets scared and like jumps back and is like, whoa, I didn't know if I stared at a dog intently that it would come towards me. How dare you think that? And then it like swiftly walk away. They swiftly walked away and like looked back at me angrily. I was like, you stared at my dog. Like, what do you think was gonna happen? You literally not jostled, but like put your hands on the fence, stared creepily and intently at my dog, and then got scared that it came towards you. And he didn't like bolt. Harley just kind of like does this little like trot thing like a horse, and he just kind of trotted over there. And he's like a super friendly face. At least I like to think so, but he's my dog, so I'm biased. And I was just like, why would you do that? If he was an aggressive dog, he could have like done something. I don't know. There's a fence there, so no one could have done anything. But like, he could have jumped at the fence and really scared you. I don't know why you got scared as the dog was walking towards you. Like, that's weird. It's very strange. I like that boat. I just found that boat. It's cute. I'm gonna put it in all my houses now. Just kidding. Maybe. I'll probably forget about it, to be honest. So yeah, I don't understand why people do that. If you're scared of a dog, don't stare at the dog. Kids do it the most out of anybody I know. Kids who will stare at a dog, and this pisses me off so much. And if you do this, if you are a child, first of all, don't be watching my videos. Second of all, I'm not exactly family friendly at all times. But if you're a kid, and I'm sure if you're like the kid that I'm thinking of, they're like 6 or 7. I don't think you're watching this. And if you are, you probably clicked away because you're bored. Because it's not, a pretty song or a bunch of colors. Anyway, getting to my point, if you're a kid and you do this, don't. And if you see a kid do this, don't encourage it. And if you're a parent, don't let your kid do this. Stare at a dog and then scream at the top of your lungs at the dog. And then as a parent, get mad at me because your dog scared your kid. Because my dog scared your kid. First of all, screw you. Second of all, your kid screamed at my dog. And I've had this happen. Not with Harley, because Harley's like the most lovable dog, and he's a goof. But my other dog wasn't so great with people or dogs. She was kind of like lukewarm kind of thing. And so if a kid would scream at her, she would go running, and she wouldn't bite, and she'd never do anything like that, but she would jump. She was a jumpy dog too. And she sometimes would growl, but that's about it. And I had this happen to me once where this kid, this child, this spawn of Satan decided to stare at my dog, which she hated being stared at. She hated when I did it. She hated when my brother did it. She hated being stared at. So this kid stared her down, screamed at her, barked at her, and then got knocked down by her by his own fault. And she like ran up to him and jumped, and she wouldn't bite, she just jumped. She backed off, and that was it. And then this parent comes up to me and he's like, first of all, my mom's there, so it's not just me. I wasn't that old. I think I was 15, something like that. Comes up to us and is like, why would you let your dog loose in this park? Granted, it wasn't an off-leash park, but we were far enough away to where, to where it was safe, and my dog would have run up there if that kid came running towards my dog, stopped, screamed, barked, and then got knocked down. And this parent just wouldn't let it go. And finally, my mom was like, don't let your kid scream at a dog. Would your kid scream at a bear? Like, it's common sense. You don't do that. You don't. Oh, God. Sorry about that. I got something caught in my throat. Anyway, you don't let your kid stare down a dog, bark at it, scream at it, and then not expect the dog to react in some way. I don't understand why people think that dogs should be these like perfectly trained things that, have no reaction or whatever. I'm like, kids aren't like that, so screw you. This other time, same dog, different scenario. I went to, with my mom, we went to a boxer meetup, which my dogs breed, both of them, the one that I have now and the one that passed away, were boxers. So we went to this meetup specifically for boxers at the beach. And this little girl and her like parents and their boxer came, and we didn't know them, but she was playing and throwing the sand, and my dog went up to her and barked at her. And the mom, like the parents were like, oh no, it's fine, she's used to it, like she knows, don't throw sand at the dog, and the dogs might react that way, like it's totally fine. The parents of the kid were totally fine. And this one dude, for some strange reason, it wasn't a dude, it was a girl, this one girl, for some strange reason, had an issue with this and was like, why are you letting your dog loose like that? Like, that your dog's gonna attack this girl? Like, what the heck, basically? Like, choice words that were not family friendly. And it's just like, how could you do this? Take your dog's a menace, blah, blah, blah. My mom's like, first of all, chill, girl. Second of all, my mom has never said that. She would never say that. She went off, and she's like, first of all, it's not your kid. Second of all, don't come to a meetup of dogs with a bunch of dogs off leash. Third of all, the kid's throwing sand, so of course the dog's gonna be upset. And even the parents like, chill, like she's fine, leave her. The kid knows. I'm like, not your kid, not your problem. Okay, not your dog, not your problem. Simple as that. 1, 2, 3, go. I don't get, like, if I have kids, my kids, 1, will not scream at dogs, and 2, will know how to react around dogs, because I will have dogs if I have children. I at this point just want dogs and cats. I like cats too. So yeah, anyway, we are finishing up the house here with the beautiful backyard, which I love, and it reminds me of summer. And if they would put seasons in here, maybe I'd do a different type of backyard, but I love doing these kind of backyards because it's always so sunny and bright in The Sims, and I just want it to be that way in my life. I just want it to be sunny and bright here and not rainy and dark and gross, even though I just said I love the rain because it's not snow, but now I want sun. I was looking for the lanterns that come with the restaurants, those things, but I couldn't find them, so I thought maybe I'll do this thing that comes with City Living, but I didn't do it. Anyway, so we're just finishing up landscaping here, which I kept it simple and sweet and just kind of like lazy, basically, just lazy. A little garden area, because I always have a little garden area here, and I think we're finishing up. I think I just zoom on into the, oh no, I do this first, never mind, of course, why would I remember what I did? Crazy concept. But we are now going to go into the front and do just a tiny bit of landscaping. I have an itch on my shoulder. I got it. Just a tiny bit of landscaping. Nothing too crazy. I'm trying to get that plant to work, but it just doesn't, so I forget about it. Anyway, we are going to go into the final fly through here of the finished product. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and enjoy that. Bye! Guys, so we're gonna go through the fly through here. right up to the front door. And I like this house. I enjoy it. I didn't put toddler stuff in here, which is insane for me. So you come into this grand hallway, grand entrance, which I think is nice and not too big, because I put this, what do you call this? Archway, god damn, to here, so it kind of cuts the room off a bit and doesn't make it look so big. The living room is pretty spacey, but still not like, that's what I love about this house, is it's spacey, but it's not like, oh my god, there's this big this big, I don't even know what I was trying to say, big amount of space. And over here, past the living room, is the office, which I seriously hope you have a cop working here, because it'd be a little awkward if you didn't. And then through this grand archway, I'm learning, you have the dining room area with the kitchen here, and I just like it. It's big, but it's not like, oh my god, what do I do with all the space kind of big. You know what you feel me? Yeah, I feel me. And then you go upstairs. It's a really quick fly through, man. It's just a little science place, and again, this big open space, which is a little bigger than I would have liked, but I didn't want to make the rooms too big. So we have here is a teenage girl's room, which is pretty plain, but honestly, I always overpack things, and it's just like, it's nice plain sometimes. And here is a shared bathroom, so you've got the teenage girls on that side, and then over here you have the kid girls, which I love this room. This is so adorable. So much space for activities. Do you guys know that reference? Are you guys too young for that? Step Brothers? No? Oh, okay. Here's the boys' room with, why is there no ceiling? That's concerning. I'll have to go in and fix that before I upload it. That's concerning. Oh, I didn't want to leave. Anyway, same thing as the other rooms. Lots of space for activities. I can't wait until they add bunk beds. Please add bunk beds. And then over here is the parents' room, which I love. It's so spacious, but it's not like too elegant. It's just like, it honestly sometimes looks like IKEA furniture, but that's okay. I love it. I like it a lot. I particularly like this it's a cat band, I guess, is what it is. And then just a bathroom. I did plop in a shower or a tub shower, just in case you want to change the room to toddler, then you have a tub that you can bathe them in. And that way you don't have to change too much. And then out back is a ginormous pool. I love this backyard because it's sunny, and like, I'm over the winters. I'm even over spring. I just want it to be summer, and I want to have a pool like this and just like a hot tub like that and just hang out back all the time. That's all I want out of life. Please. And then you fly over here. And that is, oh, okay, I need to fix that too. It wouldn't be a me build if I didn't have things to fix before I uploaded it. So thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to go down in the down bar and look up my EA, I don't know why I said that so weird, my EA Origin ID, and you can download this house for yourself and all of my other beautiful builds, clearly, or renovations, because I'm the best at this, obviously. Sarcasm. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys!